was just crafting away, and then thought, you know, my viewers might like to see what I'm doing, so I decided to take y'all along with me. Alright, so I'm just working on a journal cover, and I'll just catch y'all up to speed. I've got my signatures ready. It's going to be a tall and skinny, and I had this piece of cardboard that was the perfect size, and so I did all my measuring, and I made my cut, you know, my shell, and now I'm just collaging the outside to get it ready. And that's all. You know, if y'all watched my video or saw on Instagram where I was making these digitals to put in my shop, y'all would see that I had a really difficult time with perfecting them to the original color. I wanted them to be as close to the exact color, you know, as to the originals. So I had a ton of copies left over, and some of these are not copies like this. This is an original, and then I have another original around here somewhere, but but I had a ton of copies left over, and though they were not the exact perfect color that I wanted, you know, for the digitals to put in my shop, they were still really beautiful. So I saved them, knowing that I would definitely use them later. And so here we are. I'm using them. I'm liking the way that they're looking. So how's everybody doing today? I am doing well. I'm finally, I think, getting a little reprieve from all of the appointments that I've had since December. It's really had me super stressed and super busy. I've told y'all before about the child that I adopted. I've had him since he was a month old, and you know, I got him from the NICU, and he has a ton of diagnoses, and he will always, you know, live with us, and I've told you all about that. Anyway, so he turned 18 in February and had surgery in February, so like beginning last October, but it really amped up in December. The hospital that he goes to, which is in another town, it's about 45 minutes, an hour from here, just depending on traffic. They wanted to get as much taken care of before he turned 18, because they will eventually be releasing him. He's not released yet, but he will be as soon as all of his stuff from surgery is cleared. And then I found out that some of them, that he doesn't have to be released from until he's 21. And I would rather he stay because they know his history. You know, they've just been really good to us. So, you know, that made me question why then. Why do we have to rush to get all this stuff done before he's 18 if some of y'all who are demanding to see us right now will be keeping him till he's 21. But anyway, it's mostly finished for the moment. I'm so glad. The next one for him is not until, I think it's sometime this summer. I'm gonna do this. I'm still super busy because I'm having to not completely create exams because I've got exams from years before, but if you're a teacher, you know you always kind of like to tweak things and make things a little better. And so exams begin on April 25th, and then my last exam that I'm giving is April 26th. So there is a ton going on in my classes. I have essays to grade, presentations to grade, presentations to sit through, essays to sit through, all of that. But I can grade all of that from home. You know, I don't have to travel to another town and take up most of my day. And I can do a little bit along till I'm finished. So that doesn't have me so stressed. End of the semester is always stressful, but not like the ton of appointments that I've had. That's really just it's hard on my psyche, extra hard. I'm not exactly sure why. I don't know if it's because, you know, my Nana, when she was really sick, I was the only one that could take her back and forth to her doctor's appointments, and, you know, lots of times of taking care of her medically and all of that, and I had a baby at the time, and I would not do it any other way. That was my Nana. Oh my goodness. Love my Nana. Really like a second mom to me. I just loved her so much. But it was very stressful. The constant appointments and hospitalizations and all of that. But, you know, I don't think that it became super stressful for me up until, you know, I did get my child from NICU. And truly, for the first couple of years, it was like we just lived in the, you know, at the hospital. We lived at the hospital. That's what it felt like. At least for the first 2 years. It was just constant. I think it might not be so bad too if his doctors were closer, you know, if it were here in the city where I live versus having to drive down what's considered one of the most dangerous interstates in the country. Each drive, it's sorry for rattling on and doing some complaining. Certainly not complaining about him. He has just been a blessing, and he is a joy, and he's just been a wonderful child. So certainly not him, but the appointments, I could do without the appointments for sure. Not to mention, I'm not getting any younger. Tired. Get tired more easily, I guess. I'm really liking the way that is looking. I really am. And I like all of the colors not matching, you know, from so much experimentation with the papers. I am really liking that. Okay. Does anybody have any exciting summer plans? I don't think we have any. Not yet, anyway. And I don't know how exciting they'll be, except for that I won't be working. And if I am working, it'll just be online teaching. So I'll be doing it from home. Not a big deal. I would like to have at least one online class. You know, so I can still get paid. Otherwise, I don't get paid during the summer. It's about that color. Maybe. No. But I do think that I'll put it right there instead. And then figure out something else for there. Yeah. Here's one of my originals without the stenciling. So pretty. Let's see, I could put that along the bottom there. Oh no, one of my lights are gone dead. Alright, I replaced the battery in that light, and I got that piece glued down. That's all that y'all missed, was the gluing down of that piece. I think I'll do it right there. So one thing about the originals is they're not quite as smoothed down as the other, because they've been coffee dyed, and I did iron them. I did. No, I don't see my top. It's not good. Okay. There it is. My son, who I was telling y'all about, he went to his second prom this year. He went to one prom right after his surgery in February. He went to Tim Tebow's A Night to Shine, and he had a blast. And then last night he went to his school prom, and he had a great time. He does not have many interests at all, and he has never liked toys or really anything like that. It's been super difficult as far as knowing what to buy for him and entertainment and all that. But he loves that. He really, really likes music, and he loves dancing. And he's paralyzed from the waist down, so he's either, he has his Loft-Strand crutches, the arm hand-like crutch things, which he's still really good on, even though he's gotten much bigger. So that used to be nearly his only mode of getting around, but he has gotten so much bigger, so much heavier. It's more difficult. So he does use his wheelchair for most of his getting around now, but in his wheelchair, up on his crutches, whatever, the child loves to dance. And I'm just so happy that he had a really, really good time. And I guess it really doesn't matter, but I want to come across here, I think. So, yeah. I do think that that is the right decision. At the Tim Tebow A Night to Shine, every attendant gets a crown. You know, all of the boys get the king's crown, and all of the girls get the queen's crown. Get, you know, a queen's or a princess crown, and they're king and queen for the night. They don't have an official homecoming prom queen, you know, like high schools do. And my son, you know, got his crown, and he was just beaming. He loved that crown and being prom king. So yesterday evening on the way to the prom, we were in the car, and I said, 2 proms. 2 proms in 1 year. Who goes to 2 proms in 1 year? He said, me. He said, well, Mom, after all, I am prom king. I said, yep, you are. You are. Just thinking here. Kind of wanted something to break that up, I think. Would be... I don't know if I'm going to like this or not, but I'm going to look. But, you know, I guess my point with that is he really thinks that he is king of the prom. And I just love that. I do. You know, whereas those of us who went to, you know, a regular prom in high school, if we were part of that court, the, you know, the homecoming court and prom king and queen thing, and we'd been nominated or what have you, only one was chosen. And had we all been chosen, we would have known, you know, it was a ruse, something was up with that, and we did not all win, stuff like that. But not him, and I'm sure not a lot of the kids that go to the A Night to Shine prom. And I love that, and I thank Tim Tebow for what he's doing there. I really do. And I don't know if he knows how much it means to a lot of kids, but it's meant a lot to mine. I appreciate it. I really do. There. I do like it there. See there. I think I like it on the side a little more. Maybe. Do I chop that up? Do I bring it up here? I think I like it right there. Or I could. I think I like it right there. Okay. It is a tall And then journal. So I wanted the eye to, you know, be drawn up more than side to side. So decided to break that up just a little bit. We'll see if it stays skinny. I don't think I've ever had a skinny journal. But I'm certain that's not what it means. Okay. Now to decide, should have brought my glue gun in here. Okay, no, it's not gonna be that. Even though, you know, that's pretty, but it's not what I'm going for. Love, love, love. So, I don't know if y'all know Lovely Lottie's. You probably do. She sent me some of these images, and this is her fabric as well, along with the book thing here. And I just embellished it further to make some ephemera pieces or book journal covers. It's the same thing with this one. I believe that yeah, this is hers as well. Oh, it's really pretty. Oh my, I don't know. I gotta get above. I gotta stand up and have a look. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to hit the camera. I've got my new camera set up and I'm now standing and hitting it. So pretty. You know what? I'm gonna let y'all take a vote. I'm gonna let y'all, my viewers, decide. Now, I'm not simply going to put it on. Whatever is chosen, I will also have some lace flowing down in here. Y'all know me, so keep that in mind. We have this one. This would be A, or the lady. Or we have this one. B, or the roses or flowers. Oh, they're both so pretty. You know, I was looking at this when at first, and I was like, yep, that one's it. That's it. But I'm going to put this one up because I said I'd let y'all choose. And I put this one over here, and I was like, oh, I don't know. Is that one it? That one might be it. I don't know. Anyway, okay, which one, y'all? A, B. Y'all let me know down in the comments. Thanks for watching. Bye.